Hey guys, and welcome back to our Trinitarian series. In part 1, we went over what is Trinitarianism, just to get over the basis of what the doctrine actually is, to avoid strawmans, and to just start off, explaining what it actually is, because I feel like there's a lot of confusion over the doctrine. But in part 2, we're going to go over, is Jesus the Son, in our part of proving the Trinity. So, is Jesus the Son? Well, we see many verses that allude to Jesus being the Son, or just simply straight out saying that he is the Son. One verse in particular is Luke 8:28, where it says, "When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell down before him, and with a loud voice said, 'What have I to do, thee, Jesus, thou Son of God Most High? I beseech thee, torment me not.'" Another verse we see is in Matthew 14, where it says, "Immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. Then they were in the ship and came and worshipped him," that being Jesus, saying, "Of a truth thou art the Son of God." Once again, that Son of God is referring to Jesus, so Jesus is the Son of God. We also see in Mark 3, "But Jesus withdrew himself with the disciples to the sea, and a great multitude of the Galilee followed him, and from Judea, and from Jerusalem, and from Idumeae, probably, and from beyond Jordan, and from about Tyre and Sidon. And a great multitude, when they had heard what great things he did, came unto him. And he spoke to the disciples that a small ship would wait on him because of the multitude, lest they should throng him. For he had healed many, insomuch that they pressed upon him for to touch him, as many had the plagues and unclean spirits. When they saw him, fell down before him and cried, saying, Thou art the Son of God." We see once again in the Gospel of Luke, "And devils came out of many, crying out and saying, Thou art Christ the Son of God. And he rebuking them suffered them not to speak, for he knew that he was the Christ." We then see once again in the Gospel of Matthew, when Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, "Whom do men say that I, the Son of God, am?" And they said, "Some say that thou art John the Baptist, some say Elias, and others say Jeremiah, or one of the prophets." He said unto them, "But whom say ye that I am?" And Simon Peter answered and said, "Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." So that was it for part 2. Like I said, I just want to kind of take it section by section, so pretty short.